something kind of goofy here because I just finished casting this game and I messed it up. I messed up because I never pulled the panels over, and by that I mean I never got actually out of the panel that showed the picks and bans and showed the content of the actual game. So what we're going to try and do here is I'm going to splice in the voice of me casting the game rather than me cast it all over again while I stream the content of the game, and I'll just keep up with my own voice like I'm my own observer, etc. So this really isn't for anybody who would be watching right now. This is just so that everything's correct when it's all uploaded in and goes in for the NGS files, etc. Just wanna do my due diligence here. So it looks like we are up. Messed up because I never pulled the panels over, and by that I mean I never got actually out of the panel that showed the picks and bans and showed the content of the actual game. So what we're going to try and do here is I'm going to splice in the voice of me casting the game rather than me cast it all over again while I stream the content of the game, and I'll just keep up with my own voice like I'm my own observer, etc. This really isn't for anybody who would be watching right now. This is just so that everything's correct when it's all uploaded in and goes in for the NGS files, etc. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my audio in here. Let me see if I can watch my own clips. Maybe I need to go and pull myself up a second tab. This will all be edited out when I get it uploaded. So let's try this, shall we? So let's bring this up. No. I want to watch this. Go to about here. Where's this? Quite a bit of damage, going down to about 20%. It would be interesting to see if Church of Murky goes for a double soak rotation and sticks 4 in the bot lane. He would certainly out rotate the Deathwing, who can't even mount. So, but we'll find out. So on the side of Church of Murky, we have but they've all got strengths that just make them a solid unit. The 5th pick now for Church of Murky. What do they think cracks the code? It's going to be an Ana. Ooh, they've got the Ana Malthael. Yep, that can definitely be strong. So tried and true. Not to mention you could nano the Ming as well. If Malthael's able to get off some good ults onto this Deathwing, could be scary. Could be scary. Okay. So going into Dragonshire, no one has any great globals. You've got a semi-global on the side of Deathwing and a semi-global on the side of Pale Horse Malthael. I think you could kind of count that. It would be interesting to see if Church of Murky goes for a double soak rotation and sticks 4 in the bot lane. He would certainly out rotate the Deathwing, who can't even mount. So, but we'll find out. So on the side of Church of Murky, we have the Dude on Li Ming, Redbeard on Malthael, J-Show on Ana, Orion on Zul'jin, and Shock on the Anubarak. On the side of Church of Murky, we have Miles on Greymane, Listerfiend on Jaina, Corix playing the Deathwing, Destroyer of Worlds himself, John Goodman on the Arthas, and Sudden Bears on Anduin. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to use Deathwing as the main tank, because John Goodman's been playing the off lane so far. Alright, a little bit of poke coming out in the middle. I'm going to give these guys a friendly reminder. Alright, so a little bit of poke coming out, and it is going to be the Arthas versus the Deathwing. Shock trying to get picked out here on Anduin. It's some solid damage on the side of the dude. He's going to take a little bit of a beating from himself. And it looks like Malthael is going to do the double soak, which is going to put Goodman in a tough place. As I don't think that Arthas wins the 1v1. And he certainly can't wave clear fast enough. So this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough for I Must Feed to overcome that. It's either going to take some ganking rotations onto the Malthael, or just some superior mechanical plays when they get to fighting. But both teams taking their siege camps for now. A little bit of action in the middle. Malthael coming back down again. Deathwing in deep, but he doesn't care. He's a dragon. He'll be fine. Throwing out a stun. Malthael rotating back up. Arthas is going to take the top point for now, as I Must Feed splits in order to get that middle soak, leaving it at 3v4 in bottom for now. Deathwing taking quite a bit of damage, going down to about 20% health. He's going to make it out. Gets his tap, jumps up into the air so he can regen that armor. A little bit of defense coming out, but it's a 2v4 in bottom lane. And Orion is breaking off to see if he can go get the channel on the dragon, get the first DK of the game 2 minutes in. I don't know if Deathwing can drop. He can. Ooh, just in time. Just in time. Meanwhile, Miles going deep on the dude in bottom lane. Here comes Shock, going to even out the odds. They're not quite able to get the channel. They need to do something. Well, I suppose Deathwing's got to hammer down. Going in on Shock. He's getting big healings from Diana. But it looks like they're going to be able to break the channel away. Zul'jin took a bit of a beating fighting this dragon. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 He goes down. So first blood going out to Destroyer of Worlds. Who could have guessed it? Meanwhile, in top lane, we do have that duel I was talking about. The one I don't think Arthas wins. Let's see. Goodman, I just don't know. You just don't have the sustain, my friend. Whip's coming out. Yep. Malthael takes the kill there in top lane. In the meantime, though, with Zul'jin dead, it gives them the ability to kind of get ahead and soak here. Despite the Malthael double rotation. But now a 3v4 in bottom, and I Must Feed knows that they're trying to get out. Jaina making a little jump up as if she was going to rotate middle, but thanks back better of it, goes back to her team. Now it looks like we're going to have a 2v1 in top. Miles and John Goodman, Greymane and Arthas piling in on Malthael. It's going to be hard for him to get away. Oh, but the root misses, but the slows might be enough. No, he's going to get out. He's going to get out. Deathwing watching middle, make sure nobody gets to this in the meantime. And they're going to take the channel. So Arthas getting the helps he needs so far to contend with the Malthael. But in the meantime, Church of Murky able to take a bruiser camp in bottom. And this bottom wall is starting to take a beating on the side of I Must Feed. Greymane getting the push in middle. Getting the soak, and they are ahead. I Must Feed is ahead in soak by about half a level.
He's coming in to join now. We've got a legitimate 4v4 on our hands. Let's see if the teams want to take it. Zul'jin's running off. Ana getting slow on her. Gets rooted in the Deathwing Blast. Jumped on by the Greymane. Ana's going to go down. It's a great root by Sudden Bears there. Which is a funny name. Haven't said that yet. Pope coming out on the Deathwing. He's down to about a quarter health. Malthael able to take back top. But it looks like Goodman's going to rotate in and try and take it back. Maybe he can win it now that he has 7 talents. We're going for round 2 here. Going for round 2. In the meantime, Church of Murky was able to take back bottom. It looks like it's going better for Goodman this time. How did I pull up talents the first time? There we go. There we go. And Goodman takes the win here. Now I've got to get off of everything. And separate back down here. I'm zooming way too far in. My apologies. All right. So, something changed. Something changed with those 7 talents. And now Arthas is winning the 1v1 room tap. Yep, every third attack is healing him for 4%. That made all the difference. And he got those Eternal Hunger Frostborn stacks. He's going the 1v1 build. He's going the attack speed 1v1 build. For anybody listening, the secret mega counter to Chin is this build Arthas right here. Now, we've got I Must Feed taking Bruiser Camps in the top lane, but this 2v3 is not looking good. I think this Deathwing's going down. He is. He's a big guy, but he's easily body blocked. So, we've got this same 1v1 in top. We've got the dude coming in to relieve the Malthael, but he's going down anyway. There's the ult. Dude's not going to be able to take this either. Arthas has become a menace in the top lane. The 3v3 now. Anduin getting wed. Lister Fiend's in deep. I'm not sure Orion's got enough follow-up having been slowed. Ooh. Tried to get the stun out from Sudden Bears. Doesn't catch anybody. Deathwing has arrived. This 3v3 is now a 4v3. And they are backing up quickly on the side of Church of Murky. Taking a ton of tower damage. I'm not sure what Deathwing... Ooh, yeah, he goes down again. Didn't want to channel in those towers. And now, Redbeard has showed up in bottom. Malthael really turning the 4v3 into a 4v3 the other way. They are low, low, low. They're going to get out. I was expecting to see, but I think he went Tormented Souls. No, he did go Last Rites. All right. Arthas, can he hold middle? He's going to try. He's been good so far. Can he 2v1? Can he 3v1? Can he 5v1? He's not going to try that. He's a little smarter than that. So now, turns into the defense of middle fort. That's the first objective of the game. Goes on over to Church of Murky. Goodman going in, get booted, but not behind the wall. There comes the ult out of Arthas. He's staying in deep. He's got a lot of self-sustain here, but he's still getting beat on hard as the dude has showed up, starting to poke in from the side. But this Dragon Knight is almost dead as I Must Feed goes and taps, and all they've taken is middle wall. So, let's see how the rotations come out here. Deathwing's in the air somewhere. There comes the root out onto the Anduin. The drop, they're going after the Ana. The Ana is low, but she's able to get out. Miles, ooh, a bad spot. Greymane gets taken down. Korix, ooh, he goes down. Doesn't even have time for the Last Rites to go off. Good root coming out. Redbeard's going to take some damage there, but that should be bottom fort. That double kill. They had a chance there to take the Jaina. She was able to squirrel her way out of it. And then that just turned the fight. CC came out on the Greymane. He went down. So now, they're able, Church of Murky taking the first advantage of the game. They're going to push in, start stealing camps. Ming going with a fullback. There is quite a bit of experience being missed on the side of Church of Murky in top lane. I believe Redbeard will go up there and catch that here soon as I Must Feed clears this camp. And they probably know that Church of Murky's down here. I'd like to see a 5-man rotation into this. That would be the good play, as they know that Malthael's separated. They can see him up there. They do sniff it out. Deathwing going to cut him off. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. Ooh, the big root misses the ring, but Orion, popping the Taz Dingo. He's going to make it out. Shock makes it out. Oh my gosh, they were so low. Ooh. Oh, Corix just didn't quite have Zul'jin in that. And Redbeard is actually joined, making it a 5v5. Maybe he shouldn't have gone so deep. Is he going to be able to make it out of here? He's getting tons of healing out of Ana. Lister Fiend on Jaina almost going down. Anduin managing to save her so far. Miles jumping out. Deathwing coming back in. Everybody's so low. No one has died. Redbeard, he's going to go down. Wow. And meanwhile, the dude in the back line just creating havoc. Another good root out of Bears. He's dodging. He's serpentining, trying to avoid getting hit. Manages to do so. Deathwing made it out with almost no health left. So that's going to be a 3-for-1 trade. That Malthael was in deep, but he just wouldn't go down for the longest time. That's the power of an Malthael Ana. So now they're pushing in. They're taking bottom to keep wall. They're going to go further. They're not. The side of I Must Feed has resurrected now, coming in to defend this bottom side. Church of Murky, now a full level and change up, taking bot objective. Going to take the bottom siege camp. Malthael taking the bruiser camp. Arthas maybe thinking about taking a bruiser camp, but they know they've got to defend mid here soon, or defend top, one or the other. They are going to go for it. They're down 16 talents. It's not a good spot to be in. The momentum has certainly swung in Church of Murky's favor. It's going to take a big team fight to make this experience even again. Put everybody back on equal footing. Deathwing walking into bottom objective to prevent this from channeling. Maybe they could get a gank, but Malthael on Pale Horse is just too fast. He's just going to run right out of there. Meanwhile, pushing in hard, and too much CC came out on Arthas for him to start using the region he needed to survive that. He's going to go down. And a big pick on the side. Another good play by Church of Murky. Another good chain CC followed up by the correct damage output. Make it good pick. Now they do still have to split and get both of these objectives. Ooh, you're in a bad spot here, Redbeard. Ooh, but the Ana ult coming out is going to make it. Oh my gosh, Lister Fiend almost going down. Ana misses. Lister Fiend, or maybe didn't know to be looking for her. Could have popped her with the Eye of Horse, and that would have been it. A 1-for-1 trade, but instead they get a pick that they needed. Some big popping XP. Deathwing going into bottom here alone. Yeah, he's going to take quite a bit of damage. I think he was hoping that they... Ooh, but Miles with the ult coming out from Anduin. Greymane going in. J-Show low. Taz Dingo popping the unkillable. They're going to be able to get out, but they are low, and that bottom is definitely going to go over to I Must Feed. But meanwhile, Church of Murky is just playing the field, and they're taking down top. That Merc camp, they took top Shrine back. I think at this point, if you are I Must Feed, you just need to get together, you need to pick top or bottom, just stay there. Miles taking a ton of damage. He's going to go down. The dude on the backside, is there finish? There it is. That's a 1-for-1 so far. Redbeard now deep in it, throwing his ult out. Arthas just isn't low enough. He's going to go down. Ooh, that's 3 that go down on Church of Murky's team. A 3-for-1 trade in favor of I Must Feed. And the power balance just keeps swinging, that pendulum, going back and forth, back and forth. Jay-Show and Orion thinking they're going to do something here. The duo has been unkillable so far. I believe that's true. No, Zul'jin, they've both died once. But as a duo, they've been great. So there's some pressure in top. Goodman holding on to this alone now. He's going to need some help or he's going to go down here. Is he going to sacrifice himself to get the channel off? He's not. So that is no DK for I Must Feed. See, the duo on bottom. Arthas needs some backup, and here it comes. Will they get out once again? The root comes out onto Orion. Here comes the stun. Zul'jin. Oh my gosh, that was a quick counter kill. The dude popping that Arthas, but Zul'jin does die for it this time. And nearly Jay-Show and the dude too. That which one is it? The level 16 conflagration for Deathwing really showing its stuff there. And here he is ulting in. But he can be popped by this Malthael with an ult. Yep, and there it comes. And down he goes. So now it's a 3v3. The focus is everywhere. There's no healer on the side of Church and Murky, but no tank on the side of I Must Feed. They'd love to get in here. Ana is... Ana was up that whole time, I guess. I don't know. I guess I misspoke. But a lot of damage coming out on the shock here. But Jay-Show keeping him up. Got Malthael split to top. Li Ming went to bottom. And now the Shrines have turned around and are in favor of Church and Murky, who is fast approaching level 20. And they've got a big lead still in XP. Deathwing not up for another 12 seconds. And it's a two-man defense here. But Zul'jin's taking a camp. And meanwhile in the bot lane, Miles and John Goodman are able to take back this bottom shrine. So now we've got to push in. There's the 20s. Let's see what they want to do with it. I'd expect they want to pick a fight. Zul'jin, or Deathwing's in the air somewhere. Church and Murky's getting together, looking for something. It looks like the call might be right here at the camp. Don't want to fight that Deathwing in a choke. Meanwhile, though, Arthas had already split off, so the camp's just going to go right on over to Church and Murky. I Must Feed playing it passively, trying to get themselves to 20. But they're going to have to defend, or a Death Knight, a Dragon Knight will be coming out soon as Zul'jin channels the bottom lane. And here comes the landing of Death. We've got Greymane in top. He's able to stall it out. Good play there, but you've got big pressure in top, and big pressure in bottom, and big pressure in middle. As I missed the ult coming out, hitting the Jaina. Big fight's coming out. John Goodman's gonna not survive the last rites. Shock blowing his rewind, but he's gonna go down too. Orion trying to hunt that Deathwing. It's a 3v3, 3v4 in the middle. The dude just trying to pop everybody. Meanwhile, bot Keep goes down to that huge siege push in bottom. Lister Fiend is separated here. Is she gonna be able to make it out? She is with the slows. Top keeps going down as well on the side of I Must Feed as Greymane gets here to clear bottom. The pressure is just so on top of I Must Feed as they click 20. So another 1-for-1 trade, but you know, the lanes are just so against them. It wasn't 1-for-1 in value.
The red team's core is in peril.
So bottom camp coming out on the side of Church and Murky. They're channeling top. They've already got bottom. This is going to be a Dragon Knight. I don't think, I mean, maybe Deathwing can land and stall this. Does not. And so now, really, Church and Murky can just walk this into bottom lane. But it looks like they're going to choose to go through at least middle fort. This is going to be a hard defense. You're going to have to make this fight happen quickly, because if you give that Dragon Knight time to bang on your core, it will go down. I mean, that's just a high-level Dragon Knight. they need to be taking the fight to him. They're not sure how. John Goodman going in on the backside. You got Greymane joining. This is actually a really good flank. The Unkillable comes out a little early, but John Goodman going down, getting CC before he can pop too many ghouls. And the Wrap comes out on the Greymane, but he pops right out of it, gets the kill on Ana. And golly, but I'm sorry, I'm getting lost here. Greymane goes down. Everybody's going down. Lister Fiend over here was trying to kill the Dragon Knight, just couldn't do it by herself. And with the rest of her team cleaned up, this game's going over to Church of Murky. Game 3, close one. And that will do it for the series. Looks like it's going to be all in favor of Church of Murky in the end. A 2-1 their way. And they will hop up another 2 points in the standings for their division. There you have it. There you have it.